Alrighty, I believe that's it. Hey guys, how's it going? Hey, hi, hello, hey, it's me, Tech. It's Tech Trico. How you guys doing? Hey, it's been a while. Well, I missed a week. It's not that big a deal, really. Hold on. Every time I come back to it, I forget how loud the music of Ataraxia is in my headphones. I don't know why. It's weird. Anyway, yeah, I missed a week. What was I doing last Wednesday? I think I was doing something. It was like an all-day thing. I honestly have no idea. Whatever. It's not that big a deal anyway, because we're here now. Nothing major to say. Oh, you know what? I will say though, I have something for Friday, which is, I guess it's just going to be the next stream. It's going to be coming up on the YouTube. So last Friday, I did like an extra long stream. It was mouth-washing. It was mouth-washing, so it was about 2.5 hours, maybe a full 3. And what I did was I started early on that. So with the game that I have in mind coming up for Fridays, I think we're going to be doing that then. So come Friday, the stream's probably going to try and start at least at 9:15 instead of the normal 10. Just so that we have at least an extra hour of wiggle room. But that's not really important right now. What's important right now is that we get right back into it. So, right to the temple. You know what? Yeah, whatever. Let's go see what Taiga's up to here. I wander around the hills behind the Ryudo Temple. The main temple building is splendid, but the back is a thick forest. I'm quite fond of it, so I end up coming here just for a walk once in a while. Huh? Oh my. Quite unexpectedly, I bump into Fujini. Shirou, you came here to the mountain? I was just visiting Issei. But Issei would probably stay on the main ground, so there's not really much point of him looking for him here in the forest. Maybe my excuse is a little weird. Does Ryudo come really serious when he's in the mountain? His parents are Kuzuki-sensei here, so he's probably not much. There's probably not much to be done about that. There's also Castor and that brother of his, Riken. Now that I think about it, Ryudo Temple might actually have about as many weird inhabitants as our own house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 if you want to count. You know what? That's fine. Fujini, what brings... I start off, but somehow hesitate to ask. The bucket and dipper that you just put down has already made it clear. I just went to visit Kiritsugu-san. I see. Kiritsugu was buried here, at the temple's graveyard. Fujimura Sr., together with Issei's father, took upon planning the ceremony with so much zeal and it ended up choosing this mountain to place his tombstone. My visits were rare, or rather never. I'll take care of his grave. You don't really have to worry about it, Shirou. Fujini forgives me with her usual smile. You're still young, but he'd probably be happy if you showed up from time to time. But it's Kiritsugu-san after all. Don't you dare trouble me with all the stuff that happens after my death, I bet he'd say. Well, he was just that kind of guy. By the way, have you told Ilya-chan or Saber-chan about the grave? No, I haven't, honestly. It's a ring. 0. I know 0 didn't technically happen in this timeline. With all the weird timeline stuff Ataraxia has going on with it, But I honestly, probably try and keep that information on the down low, Shirou. I don't know that they would be interested to know. I see. Well, I think it'd be best if they heard it from you instead. Those two probably have a deeper connection with Kuretsuga than I do. But even then, Ilya or Saber visiting his grave in the back of the forest. I don't think that had ever happened. Oh, did it make you feel bad? Oh, no, not at all. Well, that's good. I'm going to go return these. What about you, Shirou? If I keep going deeper like this, I'll end up at the graveyard that Fujini had just left through a different path. Once I get there, there's still nothing I can say to my dad. In that case, I'll just return to the temple of Fujini. I'll go back too. Here, let me take those. Okay, let's go. Carrying Fujini's bucket and start walking. Looking back one more time and gaze at the forest. I can't see Kuretsuga's grave from here. Hey, until next time, old man. What do we have at the aim of a saber? Where do we go? A lancer or a caster? Let's go hang with saber. It might be worth it to hang with lancer. Oh god, everything's falling. Let me leave that there. At the harbor, there's a familiar face. Lancer can be found anywhere in the afternoon fishing. What are you doing? The sky is clear. Autumn mood is covered up by an intense sunlight. The soft ocean breeze gently caresses my face. Only the screeching seagulls break through the peaceful silence of the docks. Without argument, this is a perfect location. Fuyuki's harbor, a refreshing spot for an old man that would like an afternoon stroll, or a sportsman training for a marathon. But ho 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 ho! We got ourselves a new friend in the background there. The charged atmosphere between these two radically different men may soon turn it into a war zone. Wait, there's another? Right behind Lancer, the brown-skinned man enjoying his newfound leisure time. His strong back shining in the sunlight can only be... What's his back? That's the 16th amberjack I've got today. This sure is a great spot. The fishing's so great it's almost funny. By the way, you back there. What's your catch looking like so far? Cannon, why the hell would I talk to an ass like you? Shut up and get lost. Just those 8 mackerel, huh? Guess it's all that antique style of yours is good for you. Whoa, here comes the 17th. Just how many times I gotta tell you to shut up, you goddamn hipster. You're scaring off the fish with your yodeling. Blaming others for your lack of skill used to be beneath you, Lancer. If the ones near you are getting away, then why don't you just switch to a rod with a reel? Although I suppose you're such a modern tool. Although I suppose such a modern tool may be too advanced for a Luddite like you. Oh, do excuse me, here comes the 18th! Yahoo! Cries the man in the red jacket. Wow, this is certainly a sight to see. I never knew that adults were ready into childishness could be so unpleasant to watch. If you say so. Is this for real? I'm hardly one to talk. I get the overwhelming urge to just turn and walk away. Just like a fine fisherman head to toe with stylish pants and jacket. His distasteful implement is a spare, no-expense 99% carbon fishing rod. The reel he's using is the pinnacle of modern technology, a 16-ball-bearing, no-vibration model with high-speed electric reeling to boot. Must be nice. That's the latest model reel he's using. That reel is the one artifact that allows the man in red to match, if not surpass, Lynx's wild intuition. All you have to do is input the data and the reel can practically catch the fish all by itself. It's also overwhelmingly high-tech. One can hardly tell whether he came here to fish or to watch the machine do its job. Everything else he's got with him screams top of the line. It must have cost over 203,000 yen altogether. About 2,300, something like that. Enough to turn the most diehard fishing freak green with envy. Incidentally, all of it is bootleg, created through projection. I thought so. The way things stand, there's no need to wait for a surprise, for our competition is over already. I started with just a light warm-up, but there's no need to look even now. Hey Lancer, you won't mind if I catch all the fish in the harbor, right? Yeah, just go ahead and try. It'll be the last day I call you Archer. Well said, Lancer. Oh, I think this would be the battlefield where we sort out who's the top dog. Let's decide once and for all, which of us is the king of this harbor? Archer's in high spirits, while Lancer just looks fed up with the whole thing. Told you, didn't I? Say something weird and you'll attract something even weirder. I leave the harbor as quietly as possible so I don't get between them. Praying in my heart that the guy in red won't have cause to change his name from Archer to Angler anytime soon. At least he's having fun. He, of all people, needs it. All right. Oh! Shit, the time I decided to go out for a walk. What's new in the area resident? Oh my god, everyone is new. Okay. Let's go see what's up with Sakura. Or fucking Rin. I already went to the bath? What does that mean? I got spare time on my hands, so I'm using it to breeze through some preparations for breakfast tomorrow. Hey, Emi-kun, come here a minute. Oh, looks like Tosaka's calling me. Rin has just gotten out. I'll be using the bath now, if that's all right. You should go ahead too, Ryder. I still need to finish my homework, so I'll go later. But Sakura, you should still... If I continue on like that as I head into the hallway. Since I'll be last, Should I turn down the gas before my turn? I'll get dizzy from the accumulated steam after the girls are gone if I don't. Well, putting them aside for now. What is it, Tosaka? Huh? Has she already gone to her room? Normally it'd stay put after calling someone out. Ah well. Maybe I should bring her a drink since she just got out of the bath. But if I suddenly brought her a can of beer, she'd probably just hit me while going on about trying to make her fat or something. She's the opposite of Fujini, who always needs a drink after a bath. I do too. It's nice to drink like some really nice cold water after a nice hot shower. It's good. What would be good then? Snack maybe? Bro, if she's going on about like you're trying to make me fat, a snack is not the way to go. You should totally do it, but anyway though, just so you can see. While mumbling things to myself, I head towards Tosaka's room. I'm heading in, Tosaka. Oh, there you are. Come on in. Tosaka's voice sounds unusually cheerful. And yet, perhaps there's some kind of law of equivalent exchange that makes me become anxious whenever Tosaka seems to be in high spirits. Okay, I know you can see my mouse. Yeah, okay. I thought she was lying on the floor, because that's the black of the bed with the red of her bag was like, this is her jacket, and this is like her leggings. Tosaka, did you need something? You don't have to be so on guard. It won't bite. I wonder if I'm overthinking this. But then again, Tosaka smells so fresh. Nice, so fresh out of the bath. And with just the two of us in the room at night, of course I'd be nervous. Well then, that's for why I called you here, Emi-kun. This is something I can only ask of you. Tosaka's words were highly suggestive. I'm a nervous wreck. Oh, well, this is a new one. I'm a nervous wreck having no idea what she's thinking or intends to... Rub my shoulders. What? Come again? Like I said, my shoulders. A massage right out of the bath would be really effective. Probably. And just like that, my sweet expectations were blown away with one swift strike. As though Tosaka had struck it like a ball in the batting cages, sending it flying beautifully into the net. With a weird crash sound effect in the background. Come on, you're the only one who can really ask for something like this. It'd be awkward with Saber or Sakura, and Ryder might crush my collarbone. Alright, yeah, I get it. Probably am the only one you could ask. I completely understand, but it's still really depressing. Tosaka's shoulders seem to be bothering her after a bath, and there isn't anybody else suitable to ask. Well, it's not like there's not some servants that might be good at something like this, but taking a step back. Tosaka, are your shoulders stiff? Yeah, I guess I have bad circulation because of my low blood pressure. Low blood pressure. So they get stiff really easy. So stiff shoulders aren't about the size of those things, huh? I've heard people talk about that, but I wonder how true that is. I think that a main men can only imagine, but someone like Sakura might know the truth of this matter. Did you say something, Yumiko? No, I mean, it definitely wasn't comparing your tendency to get sore shoulders to Sakura. It's never even crossed my mind. I see. I'll just ignore the previous comment then. Narrowly avoided stepping in it big time. But because of that, I now have no choice of getting out of this massage. You're good at things like this, right, Yumiko? Not to brag, but I do have some confidence for practicing on Fujini. Fujimura-sensei really lets you do that. I'm a bit jealous. Is that so? Not like that. It's just nice to have someone you can so easily rely on with those sorts of things. I wonder. I've never had a shoulder rub from Fujini. Well, like she hasn't given me one, but Fujini was like, "Come on, Shirou, you're really stiff, aren't you?" And just started that's right. It became something of a chiropractic experiment, ultimately ending with the development of a new submission hold. I stand corrected. I suppose there's not much to be jealous about. I have a feeling I've just exposed the true idiotic relationship between me and Fujini to Tosaka again. I think to myself, how could Fujini, despite being a bit older than me, seriously turn that into a wrestling practice? You don't have to try any wrestling or chiropractic moves. Just give me a normal massage. Alright, just relax and leave it to me. I won't ask for a tip. Okay then, Tosaka. I stand behind Tosaka and reach out for her shoulders. But as I get closer, the scent of her hair... Shirou, is there something wrong? It's nothing. A little nervous. This, being the first time and all. It isn't the real reason I'm nervous. The thought of Tosaka with her slender neck and shoulders, unconsciously making girlish moans. Calm down. This is just a shoulder rub, a massage. There is no further meaning to it. If you touch any weird places, I'll kill you. Even if the place is really stiff. Idiot. Saying that actually calmed me down. Gripping your shoulders, I use my fingertips to search for stiffness in her muscles. Huh? Ah, madame is quite stiff. I know, probably because I'm, a hardworking girl. You probably have your share of troubles. I have things like an incapable student to worry about after all. So basically, it's my fault. Meaning, giving this massage is like a way to make up for my incompetence? I'm kidding. If you were all it took to give me stiff shoulders, my blood pressure would have killed me by now. Harsh but fair. Well then, if I were a bit more capable, would your shoulders not get as stiff? She moans as my hands move. As I massage below her collarbone, Tosaka lets out a light sound of pleasure. Oh, well, who knows? No. But it's nice to get your shoulders rubbed, especially since I don't get massages that often. Yeah. Tosaka's been living alone for a long time. There's not really anybody at school she could ask. Probably not even Mrs. Uri. It's not easy to leave your back open to another person and be able to relax. Being constantly suspicious is the standard attitude in our trade, don't you think? Even getting a shoulder rub is a risk. On top of that, you have your image to keep up at school. It's no wonder you can't really ask any other people for a quick shoulder rub. It seems you've been watching me, Yumiko. Leaving me aside, your juniors would become disillusioned if they saw you like this, so you probably shouldn't let down your guard. I apply more pressure upwards from the nape of her neck. It really is stiff, enough to make me consider buying bathing products to help deal with stiff shoulders from now on. Well done. Even just this makes me kind of happy you're here, Alright, that's the case. I will thoroughly defeat you through the art of massage. Huh? If you do it like that? Saying that I immersed myself into Tosaka's massage. Her voice was faintly sensual. I guess it's not so bad. Right there. Amazing. This much isn't even a warm-up. The real thing starts now, Tosaka. What? You're still going? Her shrieks filled with relaxation right through the room. Like this, the shoulder massage goes late into the night. However, my hands have become sore. They always did say that he had really strong hands. Let's see. Oh, goody. Okay. I forgot. We were fucking around for so long. There's just become no option. At certain times, at certain places. What's at the Emiya residence? Some with Ilya. Or I can go to see what's going on over here. Oh. The sound of rippling wind comes from the practice floor. Is the Archery Club holding a holiday practice session? That kind of sucks. It's been a while since I quit, but the sound of a quivering bow still stops me in my tracks. Because, you know, Archer. I guess I'll go watch for a bit. Although, if a competition's coming up, it's best to leave them alone. At least Fujini or Sakura should be here, so just watching shouldn't be a problem. Pardon me, I'm Emiya? Sorry, I'm Emiya, a third year? I'll just be watching, don't mind me. Oh, it's Emiya. How nice of you to visit on a day like this. The one greeting me is the former captain, Mitsuzuri. And does I look for any other familiar faces? The present captain, Sakura, silently nods in my direction. She doesn't run up to me. I guess she's busy. Fujini, the advisor, seems to be absent. Although that's a big surprise. I just wanted to watch the practice. Can I come in? Holidays are an odd choice of time for that. Even some of the regular members are absent. She says that, but the club looks just as full as it is on a weekday. The atmosphere is tense, as if everybody is meticulously preparing for a competition. You guys are picking up pace, right? I'll go if I'm in the way. Okay, it's okay. Our club's tradition is to not block passage to anyone who enters. Come on in, Emiya. Alright then, pardon me. I take off my shoes and step into the wooden floor of the archery range. Here, this way. Oh, thanks. Walking along the walls, I sit down at the corner of the waiting room. You're okay without a cushion, right? The club members seem to be aware of my presence, but being preoccupied with practice, they don't look at me directly. So what are you up to this weekend visit? What? Did your own training start going downhill? Nothing like that. I just came here on a whim. Oh? And here I thought you couldn't take it any longer with your bow and came to play the piper. Pay the piper. Without your bow. I just really left that a lineup. Oh, and here I thought you couldn't take it any longer without your bow and came to pay the piper. If that were the case, I wouldn't have come empty-handed. I still take care of my bow and arrows. Is that so? Well, I wish you'd bring them at least once before graduating. The fact that we still have an unfinished business between us is what bothers me. I would like to agree, but I have to say it's not in my control to do so. That is, it's a question of principle. Similar to a mental trauma, unable to do what was simple before, I guess. What a grief. Don't let yourself get rushed at the point of having to start from the basics again. And turn to see what she's been looking at, still maintaining her clear smile. Yamazaki here? You're returning the bow as a release, aren't you? Yeah. Yugeiri happens not because of your wrist, but more like this. Relax your grip and let it happen. Don't turn it by force. Yes, Captain Mato. Fujiki-kun, your Uchiokoshi is a bit too quick, isn't it? It should be more like steam rising up. You see it? Right, I see. Awaki-san, you seem to be leaning on it. Relax a bit more. You can practice in front of a mirror later. Yes, Captain. Who would have thought? Sakura briskly gives out instructions to everyone. She looks completely different from her usual self. Hey, Mitsuzuri. I asked quietly so as not to let others overhear. Has Sakura always been that resolute? What did you think she was like? I asked a question in return. I scratched my chin and thought. The way she usually is. It's really hard to imagine her as a captain. I thought that being under such pressure, she'd try to take on all the problems by herself, fighting them alone fruitlessly. Something like that. Well, she was like that right after she took over. Mitsuzuri reminisces with a sigh. I thought that being captain might just be too much for her. So I guess it all worked out. But I sure had a lot of doubts at first. Although I've been helping out while trying not to interfere too much. Well, my intuition was correct after all. Mata matured beyond all reckoning, and now is the one true representative of the club. Mitsuzuri grins as if boasting about a piece of art she painted herself. When I first heard that Sakura was about to become the new captain, it took me completely by surprise. And while I might not get a chance to talk to her, seeing how busy she is, watching her become one fine captain makes me pleasantly surprised. It's the seniors practice next. Oh, that's our turn. Watch and be amazed, Emiya. Forgot where I put my water. Mitsuzuri stands up and heads towards the range. As I'm thinking to myself that her confidence is very well justified. Give me a second. Water. Sakura.
We greatly appreciate you coming all the way here on holiday, Emi-senpai.
She comes to the waiting room and greets me with a deep bow. My eyes widen. Sakura here is not the Sakura at home, rather Captain Sakura of the Archery Club.
What is it, senpai?
I just sat there dumbfounded for quite a while as she asks in a quiet voice.
Did I say something wrong?
No, not at all. Your greeting was so courteous, I was completely unprepared for it. I'm impressed. The captain's role really fits you well, Sakura.
Really? Me?
Well, now that you're the Archery Club captain,
Yes, Mitsuzuri-senpai helped me out a lot at first. And thanks to that, I was able to hold on and even receive praise from you, senpai.
Captain Mato, I have a request. As we're speaking, someone calls Sakura from the range. That voice. Oh, it's Mitsuzuri's little... that's right. Looks like he's glaring this way.
I'm sorry, the freshmen are...
It's okay. Captain's duty comes first. I see Sakura off. The moment she stands up, her expression changes to that of the club captain. I return the quiet bow she gives on me on the way out.
Yes, senpai.
On her way to the Makiwara, Sakura looks back. Yeah?
It's a little difficult to talk here, so would you mind going home together after practice? If you could stay around for that long, of course.
Sure. I'll wait until it's over. Do your best.
I will. Then I'll see you later, senpai.
I shoot a look over to, what's her name's brother. He knows. Sakura's changed a lot. When she came to our house, she was a girl that always cast her eyes downward and never smiled. All thanks to Fujini, and she's become so bright. Man, if I didn't have Fujini. I was still just a kid when I took over Kiritsugu's house and we used to fight a lot. But above all, it was Fujini who cheered me up the most. The fact that Sakura was able to become such a fine captain is probably due to Fujini's influence after all. Like a deity of good fortune. Looks like Fujini is someone our house honestly cannot go on without.
Right. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Fujimura-sensei.
So, is it practice to the death today? Oh my, even the former members are present. Did you come just for fun, Shirou?
She hasn't changed one bit. Bundle of light and joy that'll shine until the destruction of the world. Everyone's advisor and idol, Fujimura Taiga makes her appearance. Hello, Fujimura-sensei. I hope you'll excuse my presence.
Oh, that's alright. Take your time, Amiya-kun. Sorry we don't have any tea around to offer you.
No, it's competition time. You really should.
Hey, can someone bring out some tea?
But you just want to drink it yourself.
That's right.
Not the Archery Club advisor herself. And an inkling of leadership that could be set that could set an example for Sakura. She's just like the Fujini we know at home. I'll have to decline the offer, but before that, did you perhaps
come to look at all the cute girls we have, even though you got so many at home?
He's doing a little shopping around.
And perhaps Big Six here is your first target.
I mean, maybe deep down underneath the seemingly careless exterior, there's a strict policy that Sakura managed to scoop out. Could that be it?
It must be the side effect of having seen me in my kendo uniform when I was a child. That must be why he's getting excited over girls in Hankamana. Right? You definitely are, right? Yeah, run away! All freshman girls run away!
Fujimura-sensei! A thundering voice echoes through the range. I bet it's Sakura. Yeah.
Fujimura-sensei! Sakura-chan. Fujimura-sensei, this is a sacred dojo. Please refrain from such vulgar comments. Please do not forget that you are also bound to hold up the sanctity of this place. Our visitor, Emiya-senpai, may be a former member, but it will look bad in the eyes of other members if you act so casually towards him.
Amazing. Sakura's disciplined Fujini into total submission.
I apologize for the trouble our advisor caused you.
Although Sakura helped me out of that mess, I can't simply thank her when she's this angry. Hey, it happens all the time. I really don't mind.
No, I must apologize to you as captain, on behalf of the club.
Captain Mato, please! Mitsuzuri's brother comes at the most opportune moment to interrupt. But why does he keep glaring at me?
I'm really sorry.
Thanks, Mato. Please hop up at Minori. Mitsuzuri finally butts in. Although she's kneeling properly beside me, she still somehow has a careless air. Mata sure took Fujimura-sensei down a notch. That alone makes her a better captain than me. I'm usually complacent against Fujini. Well, she is a living legend of Homahara, after all. Homurahara. Her skill is what I respect. I can never match her. Mitsuzuri takes a stance of the imaginary Shinhai remains. A side effect of having belonged to a vertical society that valued physical strength above wit for a long time, I guess.
Sakura-chan used to be such a good disciple of mine.
What, sensei?
But then she became a captain and revolted against her own mentor overnight. Won't listen to her own head-chan anymore. How sad. 2 years ago, Shirou quit and down went my Archery Club, representation plan number 1. But with Sakura-chan this year, everything was lined up perfect for plan number 2. Or so I thought. Now she's my arch rival.
So, is that why you recommended Sakura?
Thus, I hope to make Mitsuzuri, another influential figure, my guardian in order to protect me from Sakura-chan.
But even then, I am due to retire soon. I thought I'd be refrained from meddling in club affairs.
Yeah, when Mitsuzuri-san graduates, I'm gonna have to be bullied by Sakura-chan every day.
See, that's when I'll be leaving Midori to you. A shield, a substitute, a sacrifice. Use them however you like.
It's no good, Mitsuzuri-kun is already one of Sakura-chan's puppets. Mitsuzuri-san, you're not the kind of cruel pupil that would just leave her old mentor in times of trouble, right? Right?
Well, in, Mitsuzuri. Yeah. Archery Club's future is in your hands. Right, you just need to switch with me until you graduate. Is this what you've been trying to convince me to rejoin for 2 years? No, that's not the only reason, right?
Fujimura-sensei! With the competition upon us, seeing our advisor using up what precious time we have like this, and you, Mitsuzuri-senpai, just what are you doing in this sacred dojo?
I didn't do anything. And Mato, I always told you as captain to keep the reins tight on our advisor, didn't I?
That is true.
Wait a moment, does that really fall under the captain's responsibilities? When will you come out of your shell? It's about time to stop being a rookie.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Right. Go, Ayako-chan.
Stop with that. This all started because of your inappropriate behavior in the first place, Fujimura-sensei. Sakura-chan's so scary.
That's the spirit. You can always rely on the seniors. You can't always rely on the seniors.
Help me with Mitsuzuri-san. What kind of martial artist are you, knowing the perilous situation your master is in?
Powerless of you. But I don't know. Speaking, but the traditional spirit of Kyoto is selflessness.
Sensei, swaying Mitsuzuri-senpai like that is cowardice.
This is.
Stop causing trouble for us, Fujimura-sensei.
Don't leave me all by myself, Mitsuzuri-san. Free me, Captain Mato. So before I do it, a power relationship, not unlike a rock paper scissors game, has been established. Looks like you guys are really busy right now. I'll just get going.
Yes, senpai. I'll see you another time.
Yeah, take Fujimura-sensei with you.
Shirou, bring me back the kind of carrying Sakura-chan. Fujimura-sensei?
Senpai.
Senpai, please wait for me by the school gate.
Captain Mato, please. What the hell is wrong with this club? Fucking Fruity Loops ass.
Sorry for the wait, senpai.
A ribbon in her hair flutters in the wind like a feather. Sakura comes trotting up to me like a baby bird that's found its mother.
One of the younger members got injured and I had to treat her. Sorry I'm late.
I see. Must have a rough being captain. I didn't think she'd take to her new role as captain of the Archery Club so seriously. It's as if a mask has been removed from her face. That's how I describe Sakura today. So what do you want to do? You want to drop by Shinto? She wants to talk. You can take the long way there.
If it's okay with you, could we go to the shopping district in Miyama?
Oh, you'd rather go there? Sakura draws herself from the pocket to check the time.
Yes, and if we go right now, we'll still make it in time for the evening sale.
Well, that's the reason I'd be glad to go. When you shop during a sale that attracts a lot of people, you somehow feel like you're getting a better deal. Sakura nods enthusiastically, and with that, we hurry on our way. Why does this feel like we've moved out of the school into like a different situation altogether? Here. The hustle and bustle that the limited time offers attract is already here. And today being the Saturday before holiday weekend, it's even busier than usual, and every register is overflowing with customers.
We did very well this trip, didn't we, senpai?
Yeah, we saved a lot. Looks like now we have 2 packs worth of eggs, and even 2 milk bottles for every person in the house.
Oh, sorry for making you carry all that.
Nah, don't apologize. It's all going to get used at my house after all. And isn't your bag pretty heavy too? You want me to take that?
Oh no, it doesn't bother me at all. I'm glad I came with you, senpai.
A thought just occurred to me, like just now hit me when I was thinking about some stuff. Archery is really good for your back muscles. And it really does sound like Sakura is really good at archery. So I bet Sakura has some really... There's nobody here to... I don't know why I'm like being all coy about this. There's nobody here to like fucking yell at me. Hey, I really want to see Sakura's back muscles. They should be jacked. Sakura should be jacked. Her arms and back should be fucking immaculate, and I need to see that. I know this came from the era where that's not like as popular as it is now. I need to see more muscular Sakura. And damn it, nobody's around to hear this. So nobody's going to make that come true. Our arms laden with heavy grocery bags, we walk through the busy shopping district. As one might expect with two pillars of kitchen-based household that are about to complete their provisioning run, the conversation quickly turns towards well-worn topic of cooking.
We have plenty of eggs and milk, so I was thinking it might be a good idea to bake a cake.
Ooh. With the eggs, we can make some savory custard as well. That sounds really good.
We always go through the milk so quickly, don't we? Everyone drinks it with breakfast and then with lunch too, really?
You drink quite a bit yourself, don't you, Sakura?
Oh, really? I have a strong stomach, so even if I drink it right out of the fridge, it doesn't upset my digestion.
I can almost hear Tosaka's voice from somewhere saying, "Oh, ho, ho, ho."
What are you going to do with all that milk going to your chest?
Oh? Sakura stops in the middle of the road, turns towards the Edomaya bakery. The shop counter is overflowing with freshly baked obaniyaki buns, with the workers arranging in neat rows inside the bakery case. Their sweet fragrance wafts through the air, making my mouth water. What kind do you want, Sakura?
Oh no, I'm fine, I don't...
You've been at the club all afternoon, haven't you? Hasn't all that exercise made you at least a little hungry?
It did, but... We'll spoil our dinner.
Something this small would have already digested nicely by the time we even get home and start the cooking.
I don't know about that.
Really? It's much better for a martial artist to have a healthy appetite, though.
Besides, I have to watch myself when it comes to sweets, and also, there are all kinds of reasons.
Sakura tries to cobble together a slew of excuses into a firm denial, but her eyes haven't strayed once from the obaniyaki this whole time. I should just end it this easy way. You know, to tell the truth, I'm a little hungry myself. But you know, it just wouldn't taste as good if I just buy the one and eat it all by my lonesome, so I was kind of hoping you joined me.
Senpai, I feel bad making you go this far already away from me.
Don't worry about it. Besides, we'll buy some to bring back to Saber and Fujini while we're at it.
Oh, that's actually a great idea. In that case, let's go buy some.
Perfect. I'll hold on to the bag, so would you go in there and pick out a few kinds?
Okay.
Thanks, Sakura.
It's so fresh, there's still steam rising from it.
Mm-hmm. Feel kind of bad for Saber and Fujini, but we should enjoy them while they're hot at least. Since we're the ones in charge of the kitchen, we should enforce a policy of making sure food is eaten while it's still fresh.
I agree.
Her previous hesitation gone without a trace, Sakura eagerly opens the paper bag.
Which do you like better, Senpai? Bean, jam, or cream?
Let me have the bean jam one. Sakura, would you mind taking one of the grocery bags? Sakura takes a bun from the bag and brings it to her nose, inhaling its fragrance.
This one must be bean jam.
Is that so? Hold on just a second. Let me put those bags down so my hands are free.
Here you go. Eat up while it's still hot.
Sakura brings the bun in her hand close to my mouth. The warm steam rising from it tickles my nose. Sakura, you aren't... Are you?
Say hi, Senpai.
Seriously?
Senpai, is it good?
Sakura, this doesn't embarrass you at all? Oh, nice. Let's go. Special art. Sakura's all smiles, but I'm so concerned about the stairs while drawing. We're drawing that I can't really enjoy the taste.
You know,
Oh, you know what? Yeah. You know, I've been coming here to shop ever since I was little, so now wherever I turn, I see someone I know.
Oh, really?
Really? I guess it doesn't bother you because you're not worried about running into any acquaintances. Mata senpai on your way home.
Alright, Sato-san, running errands for your family?
Yes. Excuse me, but this guy standing next to you, Oh, is this guy standing next to you your...
That's a secret.
Poor Matsuzuri-kun.
Did something bad happen to Minori-kun?
Then, please forgive me for interrupting the two of you. I will be on my way then.
Oh, wait just a second. Would you mind taking a picture?
Oh my god. Your cell phone is so cute, senpai. Okay, you two stand close together now, and say cheese. Sakura's junior leaves to continue her errand. I realized about halfway through that I was like, oh, this is a girl speaking. But not before glancing back at us several times. I thought the embarrassment was going to kill me. It's not, this weekend. It's not like I wasn't embarrassed either, but you can't just go along with it and enjoy yourself. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
It's not like I wasn't embarrassed either, but can't you just go along with it and enjoy yourself?
She smiles radiantly. Can't say anything back when she looks at me like that.
Senpai, say ah.
The cream-filled ones are really good too. The inside's nice and soft from the heat. Sorry, the cream-filled ones are just too unorthodox for me, but thanks anyway.
Hey, how can you say you don't like something you won't even try?
The sweet little thing tone of Sakura's voice makes me gulp in an entirely different way. Though she takes prize for most level-headed member of our household, she can also be unexpectedly frank when we're out on our own together like today. Cute.
What is it?
Oh, no, it's nothing.
You were surprised by what you saw at the archery range, weren't you?
Yeah, I guess I did look pretty stupid, didn't I?
No, not at all. Everyone's practicing really seriously for the autumn tournament right now, so I gotta hold it together as captain too. I must have surprised you, senpai.
The autumn tournament, huh? Oh, that's right. It would be about that time, right? I still regret not being able to participate in any tournaments since I quit the archery in the summer of my first year. Wow. Who are the likely candidates this year?
Oh, so you're interested too, senpai? Among the third years, there's the venerable trio of Mitsuzuri-senpai, Kudo-senpai, and Kumahara-senpai.
Ah, with all of them participating, it should be a sure thing. The only problem there is how volatile Mitsuzuri can be.
And from the second years, we have Igaki-kun, followed by one Mato Sakura.
Oh, so you made it too, Sakura. Good job.
Well, I am the captain after all.
You sure are. No wonder Fujini said she could practically taste nationals this year.
Fujimura-sensei's just an optimist, that's all.
You can say that again. So how confident do you feel?
How confident? Let me think.
Sakura takes a big bite of her okonomiyaki, deep in thought.
I think the regional finals are the real possibility at least. You
really set your sights high. I promise I'll be watching over you from the catwalk over the stage when you speak at the assembly announcing your victory.
Me? In front of the whole school?
Hell, aren't you the club captain? Oh, now that I think about it, what happened to Shinji? He didn't mention him as one of the third year candidates.
Nisa?
Oh, yeah, he was one last year.
He said it was natural to quit now that he's a third year and stop going to practice.
Really? Come to think of it, I haven't seen him in the archery range once since summer ended.
I try to convince him to drop by once in a while, but, well, you know how he is.
She talks about Shinji with a faint smile. It wasn't too long ago that Sakura expressed her opinion of Shinji so openly would be... Oh, too long ago that Sakura expressing her opinion of Shinji so openly would have been unthinkable. There's no hitting, is there?
Oh no. Mitsuzuri-senpai always says, You need to let him have it, and stuff like that. But I still can't just smack him around like she does.
Nope, Sakura, I didn't mean from you.
Don't worry, Senpai. He sounds like not like he used to be anymore. Neither am I.
Sakura smiles as she bites enthusiastically into the bun. Not a trace remains of the fear that once crippled her. Sakura tells me all about the Archery Club as we walk, but how surprised everyone was when she offered to do the cooking during training camp. The time the younger members dragged her to a bowling alley for the first time. The day she taught her massage skills to club members to great reception. As she got Mitsuri's brother and gave him a full body massage after his shyness made him try to run away. How Mitsuri just watched from the sidelines, grinning the whole time, and how all he could do the next day as a side effect of the massage was roll around on the floor. Sakura stopped suddenly, and I followed. Side by side, we take in the uninterrupted view of the sunset over the town below.
This must be the first time, Senpai.
First time?
Yeah, walking home with you, talking with you, stopping to eat with you. It's all a first.
I see. Sakura came to get me and we walked to school together every day. But we were always busy with club activities or part-time jobs and never really got the chance to walk home together.
My wish has finally come true.
Wish?
Yes, to talk about friends and club activities, and even myself with you, Senpai. That was my dream. I have a lot of them. There are so many things that I want to do with you, Senpai. I wished for this for so long. Am I asking too much?
Not at all. I'm glad it was a wish I could grant. Maybe she suddenly felt shy since she took another obanaki and crammed it into my mouth. Sakura, this one's cream-filled. But Sakura's busy trying to step on the tall shadow the sun is setting. The setting sun throws in front of her. She doesn't hear a word I say. I'm really happy. Oh well. I closed my mouth for a while. Tastes a lot better than I expected.
Thank you very much for keeping me company today, Senpai.
If you cheap pastries all it takes to make you happy.
Well then, next time I want to have dinner at a fancy restaurant, all dressed up.
A high-level demand for an equally high-level restaurant.
Yeah, I'd say that's doable.
I don't know if I can make it happen right away, but as soon as I get the chance, I'll be able to grant this wish of yours too. I hope. A classy, elegant dining experience, huh? Got it. If you don't mind waiting, I'll find a way to make it happen.
Yes, I'll wait for you as long as it takes, Senpai.
They're cute. Aww. What's a good place for Sakura's wish? They're cute. They're just the most precious. All right. We can't hang around the Emiya residence since I'm almost certain all of those have something. Let's go for a walk. Alone. Oh shit. This whole stuff is new, huh? Let's go to the harbor first. Naturally, there's no one at the harbor at night. I sure know one guy who'd be enthusiastic enough to try night fishing, but even he seems to have retreated to his dwelling early. But Lance doesn't seem like he'd go back to the church. He should be camping in some dilapidated or deserted house somewhere. For a moment, an image comes to mind of a place that'd be much to his liking. Both well-stocked and deserted, just perfect for trespassers and squatters. Nah, there's no Lance it would be that foolhardy. There's no telling what kind of traps might be in there. Who knows? Maybe it's freeloading off the Fujimura group. But why is he avoiding the church like the plague? Not only Lance here, but even that Goldie's staying away. Right now, there should be no one at the church. Does this mean the owner of that abandoned place has returned from the dead? October sea breezes. Really cold. I'll go investigate somewhere else before I catch a chill. Alright, nothing freaky happened this time. He didn't say anything weird either. Alright. There's Ryder. There's something new with the ghost house. Well, if we're going for the story. I finally arrived at the outskirts of Shinto, where a secluded Western-style mansion has been built atop of Prominent Hill. I know there's nothing here, and I have a feeling I should try looking around one more time. I left right away last time. Today, there's no rush. I'm well aware that this is trespassing, but I really want to have a good look inside. The Tosaka and Mato mansions are both fine examples of Western-style architecture, but I don't feel particularly fascinated by the buildings themselves. This house, however, I find strangely attractive. The structure just feels aesthetically pleasing. Wouldn't mind even a maintenance job of this building. The mansion is full of light inside. I guess there's not quite a lot of windows. There are quite a lot of windows. It's like being on the peak of a mountain, and on a fair day like this, my vision grows hazy with the blinding white sunlight. And so, immersed in this heaven-like world, I do notice something that wasn't there last time. Someone's there. I feel signs of human presence on the second floor. But what's coming from there isn't just signs of a living being. There's a clear sense of hostility aimed at the intruder. None aimed directly at me. I come up to the second floor. The footsteps are coming closer. A figure slowly appears out of the white haze. Oh fuck, it's Archer. Well, if it isn't that stupid face again. Good grief. You sure like to waste my time, Emiya Shirou. Hold on, that's my line! Got all tensed up for nothing. Why the hell are you here, Archer? Tosaka's grace ran out and you got kicked out of the house? Impressive. Your perception isn't bad and not entirely wrong. I need to finish up a job I've been entrusted with. And so I will not be coming back to my until my master is satisfied. But your guess actually had a basis in reality. I see. Torn apart by an internal conflict, unable to find your place and running away. It's not just someone else's problem, you know. Anxiety over your future can cause you to unconsciously bring it up. Man up and choose your target when you still can. Ugh. That's none of your business. Keep your nose out of my private matters. Well, sometimes even I feel uneasy about it. But enough of that. It's certainly true that Archer's been absent from the Tosaka residence for lately. What Tosaka probably entrusted him with as an overseer of Fuyuki is maintaining public order, quote unquote. So, what are you hoping to find here? Otherwise, I doubt you'd come near a place like this. Oh wait, I think that was Shirou talking the first time. Oh no, I have no interest in this mansion. In fact, I did not even know it existed. Just about done, and saw nothing particularly unusual. I do not intend to waste any more time here. So why'd you come then? You must have thought it looked suspicious at least. You, yourself, are the reason. You came in here a while back. That by itself is plenty cause for investigation. What's with that? You're saying you just came here to see if I was up to anything bad? On what basis? I glare at him. Archer looks down at me with a doubtful gaze. And you? What brought you here? Didn't I tell you that I never knew about this mansion? Archer never knew about it. I suddenly get a feeling that this fact carries a significant meaning to it and... I'm blinded by the strong sunlight. Oh well. It'll become clearer eventually. I keep expecting to find some clues, but judging by the looks of you, this wasn't the right place. As I thought. Seems I can't gather all the evidence. He's heading for the hallway. Oh right, the owner of this mansion passed away 60 years ago. The name was Edelfeld. Seems they were a well-known mage lineage from a distant land. Edelfeld? that name. I'm sure I heard it somewhere. I do not care what you are looking for, but if you find something new, do tell. When I think of it, if you come across a corpse or two, that might even get a detective mystery going. He disappears, leaving nothing but a bad taste behind. What's up with that guy? Like hell am I gonna tell him if I do find something. Thus, making sure to have the last word, I resume the search. Well, if Archer couldn't find anything, the odds of discovering new clues myself are pretty slim. Ooh, we got options. Let's go hang out with the Tosaka.
I'm headed to Tosaka's house.
After coming back from abroad, she said,
Come over to my house if you have some free time.
it'd be a good idea to make an appearance. So I walk into her house and...
What are you doing?
Oh, what are you doing?
Shirou. Can't you tell by looking?
Kinda looks like she's cooking. Very antique looking cauldrons on the desk. Though, perhaps it's the eerie form and how old it looks. It seems odd to use it for cooking. There's also a mountain of ingredients piled up. An unusual bunch of wild grasses, stuff you normally would never use. Tosaka, you're going to eat that?
What an odd thing to ask. These are all medicinal herbs.
Medicinal herbs? And I guess they are. They could be applied directly to a wound. I've been treated by one of her secret ointments before, but is this how she makes it?
That's right. I never told you how to make this, did I? I'm boiling it down to its essence.
Huh? Is it for something like nutritional supplement or beauty cream?
If I could make those, I might be able to start a side business. Actually, many of us trade our pharmacists as a cover occupation.
Oh. Wasn't it possible back in the old days to distinguish between a mage, doctor, or faith healer? Did they all just operate under the same kind of drugstore label? Still, for Tosaka to talk about side businesses, she must be in quite a tight spot.
Mimi-kun, what's with that smile?
That's nothing. So what does this do?
It won't be something relevant to you, but I shall teach my unworthy people.
With a nod, I listen to Tosaka.
It's medicine to suppress my magic crest.
I see. I guess that really wouldn't be relevant to me. Magic crest. I don't have one, but Tosaka's is the type that's passed down from one generation to the next. An immobilized mystery that contains the mage's achievements as well as their tenacity. That's the complex engraving placed on my left arm.
The magic crest becomes accustomed to its users as it matures, but in the end it's still an unfamiliar body, right? As I thought, it's difficult to deal with unless I drink the medicine.
Something like an immunosuppressant?
It's not so bad with a family of mages that successfully managed their bloodline for 50 or 60 years. Sorry, 500 to 600 years. But my Far East clan has the blood of outsiders, and at best our lineage is just under 200 years, so it's no use in relying on something like that.
At best 200 years. Just thinking about it makes me dizzy. The length of time from when I told Kirotsugu that I admired and wanted to be a mage until now seems like nothing more than a brief sigh in comparison. Isn't just being able to use that thing proof you're an excellent mage?
Maybe. Well then, Shirou, please take this.
Tosaka forces an old book into my hands while
It looks about as ancient as that pot.
Who is this? Tosaka Tokinaga?
That tag marks where the instructions are written, so I'll leave the rest to you.
Wait, Tosaka, what is this?
Huh? It's my ancestral formula book. You're my people after all, so I'll let you see my house's greatest treasure.
Is it really alright for me to make this? I asked Tosaka, unable to conceal my anxiety. I mean, is this a good idea? It's like administering an amateur-made immunosuppressant to a heart transplant patient. There's a limit to how reckless you can be. Moreover, it's Tosaka who will be taking it.
If you follow the instructions to the letter, it'll be fine. After all, I was taught this with tears in my eyes while still an elementary school student.
so it's going to be fine, you say. Gently noting that for later therapy sessions.
This is part of your training as well, Amiya-kun. Stop complaining and do it. I'll look at the results.
Can't be helped if she puts it like that. She said she learned this while she was still in elementary school. Can't afford to lose now. Fine, I'll give it a try. Well, this is all handwritten.
And
Cursive. And it's just, I unintentionally groaned just looking at the book, which had yellowed with age. Was this ancestor of Tosaka's from that kind of era? I guess this old writing style can't be helped if her family used this like a journal research journal for generations.
yeah, I need to recompile that last one sometime in my generation, since it's becoming a bit too unwieldy.
That's for sure. Is this even the right page, Tosaka? I show her the page with the tag on it. What are we gonna do if Tosaka's famous carelessness is struck again and this is completely the wrong page? Tosaka hastily looks where I'm pointing.
Yeah, that's it. I didn't think I would have made another mistake.
Another? I may face the wrath if I say more. Alright, before Tosaka's good mood sours, let's get cooking. I mean, mixing. I'm getting tired. Is she really gonna make me drink this? I peer into the boiling witch's kettle before me. No, I can't even look. Just the smell is making my lunch come up. Cautiously, I stretch out one arm and stir with a wooden spoon. I was wrong to think a normal pot would be better. Furthermore, boiling this in the kitchen would have been even worse. No way in hell would I want to cook with a pot, or in a kitchen that had been used to make this stuff even once. Can you really drink something like this? I better sample it just to be safe. Tosaka's gonna drink it after all. Must be a dreadful task for a maid to take this. This reminds me of when Fujini made me drink that awful vegetable juice, but compared to this... I gamble on fooling my senses by pinching my nose. Gathering my resolves, I have a taste. See, compared to a full glass of vegetable juice or a large serving of Tianzan's mapo tofu, this isn't so... So noisy. What are you doing? My tongue, or rather my whole mouth, has been polluted. Is polluted an exaggeration? No. I can only think of this as an assault against my sense of taste. No. Not only my senses, but against all those of mankind. Disgusting.
Oh, that. It's guaranteed to be bad. After all, if medicine tasted good, it probably wouldn't work. Don't you think sugar-coated pills are heresy, Amiya-kun?
Being able to drink something tasty is justice. But, Tosaka, isn't the taste just harassment?
Eh? That's odd. It can't be that bad. Did you made a mistake?
Nonchalantly, Tosaka looks at the toxic stew in the pot.
Let's see. Yeah, well done.
Well done, you say. Hey, are you really going to drink that? My hope is that she'll deny it as a lie that lasted only a mere moment.
Isn't it obvious? I'll gulp down a full glass. What's wrong? Geez, you're trembling so much, Amiya-kun. You look like a researcher who was attacked by an alien.
Because it became the first pitiful figment. For someone who cooks, having a whole glass of that palate-destroying liquid is the same as death. Still, for a mage whose path is intertwined with death, having a glass or two of that unpalatable medicine might not be such a big deal. With that, I realized the difference in growth between Tosaka and myself. No, you're right. No mistake. As long as there's no risk of death or disability, I'll gladly drink even this for the sake of my mage training.
Well, whatever. You're rude, Amiya-kun. Now then, after that, just simmer it over low heat. Good. Come with me for a bit.
There's something else?
This still needs some time. I think I'll have you show me the progress you made as a mage until then.
Tosaka's the teacher after all, so of course she's thinking about her student.
I recently called my magic. Huh? What's wrong? You look lost. Don't tell me.
Tosaka looks at my face quizzically. I hurriedly hide the anxiety that washed over me.
Don't tell me while I've been gone you've been slacking off and skipping practice.
No, nothing like that. I've been putting in effort my own way.
Since you say so, why don't you show me? Now, prepare yourself and head up to my room.
helped if it's come to this. Let me get serious. There's no choice but to show her some improvement on my magic. The challenge is quite simple. I was handed a plastic knife used for opening letters, and now I have to reinforce it. Tosaka's words were, "Since it's the ideal teaching material for you, I invoke reinforcement while Tosaka looks on. The same words as always. Invoke the illusion, integrate, trace, on." A magic circuit is forced awake by the flowing magical energy. I study the structure and analyze the material of the plastic knife in my hand. Pushing magical energy through its form and existence, I reinforce it. A process I've repeated dozens, even hundreds of times. I erase all idle thoughts. With a single purpose, I pour my will into the magic circuit. I did it. Whew! Having avoided embarrassment in front of Tosaka, I wiped the sweat streaming down my forehead. I throw it at the dartboard in the corner of the room. Even if it's thrown and flies like a real one, there's no way a plastic knife would stick. But now it's as hard as steel, so it should easily sink into the... Huh? Looks like Tosaka can't stand to watch anymore. The knife bounces off the dartboard and fell. No, that should have worked. The reinforcement magic had been too weak? Tosaka picks up the knife, examines it, then puts it away. Aren't you worse than before? I mean, oh my god. Tosaka, if I failed before, I would have broken the knife. Compared to that, this is a great improvement. I don't care about how you've improved at failing. But still, something's off. She looks at me over suspiciously from top to bottom. Maybe she noticed something? The while I got from her with a sigh. Fine. As I thought, you need a day or two of drilling to fix this. I'm ashamed. Please try to become a full-fledged mage that can stand with dignity and honor quickly. Even in the future, you could shame not only yourself, but me as well. Days studying magic under Tosaka, huh? The weekends are open, but for her to take the time to do this for me is something really I owe her for. Feeling indebted, I bow my head to Tosaka. Geez, where should we start? Well, with that medicine you like so much. Don't tell me there's even worse tasting concoctions than that. Oh, you can try them if you like, though I'd have a rather large collection. Please tell me that was a joke. Well, if this will speed up my progress, then it's a pain is a small price to pay. You're making that face again, Shirou. Okay, so I should come back to your house? Yep, prepare yourself for some strict training. Now then, it's a promise. Well, I can't say for sure whether this is good luck or bad. Alright. I'm tired, so this is the... We are gonna go out for a walk and then... That'll be that for me, gang, because I'm getting a little more tired than I thought this was. Some of it was a little longer than I was anticipating. The sky is close. The tallest building in the city, the ninth rooftop, is once again strikingly lit from the strong moonlight sky. Strong moonlight. I don't really have a reason for coming up here. I'm not looking over the city. Instead, my eyes are always directed upward. The moon is close. The eclipse shape of the moon somehow looks like a cup. Suddenly, I get the foolish notion that maybe I could reach it from here. I need a rocket to go to the moon. Either that or a nauseatingly long ladder. Without that, I wouldn't be able to get there. Might as well go back. Nothing here to do by myself. I leave behind the silver thread. This is where the sky, the empty sky, is. Even with this tall a tower, I cannot reach the beginning. Bellerophon might be able to do it. If that's something you want to do. It's the 4th day. No, I can't. As much as I want to, I'm tired, guys. I've had a day, honestly. And for the rest of the week, I think I'm going to be having a bit of a day. But that's not really important right now. Nothing really exciting to say one way or the other. Not for me personally, anyway. Although, if I hurry, I might be able to do. I'm not going to say anything and get your hopes up one way or another. Yeah. But, that's all for me tonight, guys. Sorry this one's a little bit on the short side, I guess. But, I don't know. It was just a little more tiring than I thought I was expecting. Happens. I am going to go collapse in my bed now. But before that, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your week. I hope you guys remember to take care of yourselves. And you know, I did have something insightful that I wanted to say, but I don't remember what it was anymore. So just, take care, take it easy, feel feelings, but as long as your emotions are valid, he said in his softest, faux, what's it called again? Therapist speech. But also, just be nice to each other for a while. I shouldn't even say be nice to each other for a while. Be nice to each other, guys. It's bad out there, man. It's as the ones with free will, we should probably use it to make our experiences on this world better. But aside from that, hope you guys have a great rest of your week. And yeah, take care of yourselves. Later.